Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how you can upgrade your ramen noodle, level 2. In my other video I showed how you can easily upgrade your ramen noodle, so today I'm going to show you a bit more complicated version of that. It requires a little more process, a little more ingredients. Nonetheless, it's still easy and you can just kind of mix up with what you see in this video and other video and try what you like the best. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients to upgrade ramen noodle level 2. So I have an instant ramen noodle. You can pick any other package. And I also have some ham. You can use any other ham or also like bacon would do. And then I have a clove of garlic. And here I have canned kimchi. So kimchi is Korean style spicy fermented napa cabbage pickle. They're very tasty and it matches ramen very well. We often do that in Japan. But if you can't find it or if you don't like it spicy, of course you don't have to put it. So for another vegetable, I have soybean sprouts. They're very nutritious and they're very tasty. And I also have sesame oil. So I'm going to first pre-cook the soybean sprouts. I'm going to bring the water to boil. I'm going to turn the heat to high. So water is boiling. I'm going to put in the soybean sprouts. So try not to overcook the bean sprouts. They get cooked very fast, so if it comes to boil again, then it's enough. So it came to a boil. I'm going to turn off the heat and bring this to the sink. And the bean sprouts are ready. Then let's prepare other toppings. So I'm gonna see what this looks like in a can. So they look like this. It smells really good. So it's already cut up, so I don't have to do anything. Then I'm going to cut up the ham. 2 pieces would be enough. So it's done for that. I'm also going to peel the garlic. So it's finished. I forgot to mention this in the ingredients, but we're going to use also scallion. So we're going to use 2 scallion, one for the topping, one for the soup. So I'm going to first cut up the 1 scallion for the soup. I'm just going to make an incision like this. And this, you don't have to be so specific. So we're going to use this for the soup. And then the other, we're going to slice as thin as possible for the topping. So let's start cooking. I'm going to cook the noodle and the soup separately. I like to do that because I don't like to use the same water from the cooking of noodle and for the soup. I'm going to bring this water to boil for cooking the noodle. I'm going to turn the heat to high. And the other, I'm going to preheat the pot, also to high. I'm going to put in some sesame oil. And then I'm going to pre-cook the ham. You don't have to cook the ham. I just like to cook the ham because it's going to give a little smoky flavor to it. I'm going to turn the heat to medium. I'm going to add a little bit more sesame oil. And then to this I'm going to add in the garlic. And to this I'm going to add in the scallion. After frying the scallion for about a minute, I'm going to put in the water. And this I'm going to add in the soup powder. So the water is boiling, I'm going to put in the noodle. I'm going to turn this heat to medium. And the soup is boiling, so I'm going to turn the heat off. So from this, it's all about the timing. So as soon as the noodle is just kind of spread out like this, it's good enough. I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna bring this to the sink and drain the water out. And we're going to assemble now. So I'm going to put in the noodle in the bowl and then put the soup. And I'm gonna put in the ham. Let's put all the juice in there. And then we can put in the oil from the package. And the bean sprouts. And kimchi. You can put a little juice in there if you want to. And then the scallion for the topping. So this looks really good. Let's eat. Okay, let's eat. Itadakimasu. Looks good. I'm gonna slurp, be alerted. Kimchi adds really great flavor to it. Let's eat it with the sprouts. It's also good. So when you make ramen, I think the tendency is that you kind of lack vegetables. So by putting scallion, kimchi, and sprouts, it's going to be a really good balanced meal. And a little bit of fried ham. This ham has a little smokiness to it. Matches really well. So the garlic and the scallion in the beginning, you fry them, adds another layer to the soup, and it won't be so bland as just the soup package that you have in the noodle that comes with it. So one of the main things that I like about Japanese cooking is that you can enjoy within one dish different flavor. So there's another mix of flavor when you eat ham and noodle together, or if you eat ham and noodle and scallion, or if you eat ham, noodle and kimchi, or also with the sprouts. So you can have different flavor within one dish. This is really delicious. So the reason why I fried half of the scallion is because when you fry the scallion, it contributes to the soup and they become sweet and builds up also umami. There's also a lot of umami in scallion. That was yet another delicious meal. So this was a little bit more complicated than my previous video, but of course you can just use one of the ideas, and this is just to give you different ideas how you can play around with ramen noodle. Of course you can put other vegetables like cabbage, spinach, what else, eggplant, zucchini maybe, or you have seen also a version where they put tomatoes. Try different things and write in the comments how it went. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye!